Hello, Chuck Koplinski, film critic for the Illinois Times, back again. We're here at the Route 66 Film Festival, and I'm here with Dominique Schilling. Her film, Business as Usual, is showing here, and it is an unusual film. I think we could say that. You know, the subject matter is obviously very timely, because it seems as though you are talking about priorities and how work has perhaps taken over our lives. Maybe can you comment on that as far as what you were trying to accomplish there, or what the story is saying?
Yes, the corporate world does not leave much time for personal life, and most of all for pregnant women, that's a really tough spot to be in. The whole mentality of no excuses, the show must go on no matter what, be on time. In the film, for example, she misses her prenatal appointments at the doctors because she cannot make them. The boss gets down on her. He's tough, and so often, you know, in the corporate world, people are just numbers.
Right.
And we lose so much of humanity, and we don't find the compassion anymore. And that's really what I wanted to push with this film, is compassion.
Right, and your main character obviously, you know, suffers a huge tragedy.
Yes.
Because of this, you know, miscarrying the baby.
Exactly.
And you go to great lengths to show.
Yes, I actually show the miscarriage. I have friends who have miscarried, and people always make comments like, well, there's nothing to bury, so it's not a true loss. But these women are grief-stricken, and there is a grieving process, a mourning process, and the feeling of loss is often just absolutely the same.
Right. Oh, no doubt.
They connect with this baby. This whole happiness before you have a baby. All of this great disappointment when people ask, "Well, how far along are you now?" And the baby's gone. Right. It's so terrible. But often people don't understand that. So I wanted to make a point and really show what a miscarriage is like, or what it can be, because often miscarriages are actually pretty different from each other. It's very personal. And I showed one where it's early. I did not want to show this.
Right, no.
You know, I mean, I have my limits. But I wanted to just show what a woman goes through, this emotional tragedy.
So how did you approach this with the actress? I mean, what sort of conversations did you have with her? Because obviously this is the whole the key point of the film.
Amanda Michaels, fantastic. She really took the time to get into this character, to study this character. And before we shot the scene, I told her, we're just gonna shoot this digitally, this scene. And we did it handheld, only natural light.
Oh,
so
we
really went in there almost documentary style. And I showed her videos of women who talk about their miscarriage and about this pain. You know, these women on video, they are crying, they are talking about this loss. And the gravity of something like this really hits you when watching this. And then I had her lie down in bed for 20 minutes, because the scene starts in bed,
right,
in complete silence. And then I added the blood and said action very quietly. And she actually took 3 more minutes just to get started. And then we just kept it going for 30 minutes.
So how has the film been received? I mean, obviously you're dealing with a controversial subject, as well as the depiction of this. How has it been received? What's the reaction been when you've shown it?
It was screened at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, and people came up to me afterwards just shaking, but also thanking me. Women, of course, thank me because they say it's important to push women issues. But men also thank me because they say that they were never aware of what this means, and that from now on, most of all in the business life, they will approach women with more compassion and sympathy.
That's the whole point.
That is the whole point, yes.
So what are you working on now?
I'm working on my first feature film. It's called Fractures of a Cornerstone, and it's a family drama. And I have a Los Angeles-based production company working on it, and yeah, we're going through the whole financing and attaching names as stages, so yeah, it's
pretty exciting.
It is very exciting, yeah.
Good for you, good for you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Chuck Koplinski with Dominique Schilling, her film Business as Usual, here at the Route 66 Film Festival.